Get your water and get you some wine. I should have had some wine.
With exposure, execution, and consistency, there is nothing you can't do. Just keep planting.
So now we're about to head into our soul food section.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. So everybody watching, y'all know I'm from King Street, South Carolina. Super country. I come from a family that can cook really good. Soul food is my thing, okay? So what is your favorite soul food dish?
Oh, I gotta choose.
Yeah, one.
I'm just gonna say turkey leg because I had that this week with the gravy and the rice.
Yeah, that hits every time. So now, tell me a crock pot story. I feel like we live in a time right now where it's very microwavable. People want things instantly. So tell me about something in your life or in your business where you had to slow cook.
Oh, okay, I got a good one for you. As determined as I am, I feel like I can do anything I want to do, and if I set my mind to it.
Yeah.
I had a desire to have my house or a home since before I left my job, so like 2016, 2017, and I had the funds. I just needed to work in my job another year. Okay, great, awesome. We were making money. I just one more year, and then I got hurt.
Yeah. And
then all the money that I saved for my house had to go to just my bills because I was hurt.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. Then my parents were like, well, you could just move in with us for like 6 months to save the money to get your home. So it's like saving makes sense. Okay, cool. I moved home for 6 months. I was home for 2-3 years.
Wow.
I believe it was about 3 years. And then God told me that I could not work towards my home anymore, and I just needed to focus on my business. Him knowing that was like the biggest desire of my heart. You're going to tell me that I cannot work towards something that I really need?
Yeah.
And I have to commute from Georgetown to Charleston every day?
Yeah.
Because my business is based in Charleston and be exhausted? Huh? No, seriously, I was like aggravated, angry, and I would be complaining every day. And my mom was like, until you stop complaining, it's not gonna work out.
Thank God for the mamas that always keep it real.
Just fussing. You just keep complaining. But it was a lot.
Yeah.
I would make candles and have to carry all of them and put them in my truck and then bring them all. So long story short, getting a house as an entrepreneur is very hard. Because you are not providing a corporation stability. You are saying, I can maintain all of this and I run a corporation.
Right.
So March of this year, it's a new year. March of 2021, God gave me the okay to finally start back. Okay, at this point it's been 4 years. Like, what are we doing? But okay, we're going to start back. There was no drastic savings or anything I had. It was just go ahead and start. And I started in August 25th. I closed on the same house that I fell in love with 4 years ago.
Are you serious?
In the same exact neighborhood.
Wow.
On the same road 4 years ago, that when they told me no, and I got the keys to my house as an entrepreneur.
Wow.
With no other income.
What is for you will not pass you.
So that was my crock pot testimony. It was like, when you get your house, you're still gonna be my house is the best thing. I'll go there. I'll take my work home any chance I get because I'm so happy to just have a place of stability.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my crock pot.
I love that.
I know you didn't call it a testimony, but that's the part of my testimony.
No, girl, we need it. I love that. So next question, the itis. So once you eat some real good food, you're just tired. You want to lay on that chair. Tell me something that you're tired of seeing. Maybe it's on social media. Maybe it's what people talk about in regards to their business, their money. What are you tired of seeing?
I'm tired of seeing business owners make statuses on a weekly basis of why they are changing their prices or why their prices are what they are, and telling us we don't understand what all goes into it every single week.
Talk about
instead of just targeting their target audience. That is my major. You see how my veins are like popping? That is like my major pet peeve. So if you are a colleague of mine and you've tried it, I've sent you a message like you need to stop.
Yeah. And let me give y'all some game really quickly, because in the beginning I struggled with target audience, because I feel like that word is a little misleading, because we think of audience and we think of like a group of people. A target audience is really like an avatar, a person. Who are you strategically speaking to? Exactly. Yes. So the content that you create, how you market, your products, all of this should speak to who it is that you're targeting. Yes. So literally come up with an avatar, a name, an age, where they live, what they like to do, what kind of music they're listening to. Like, just all of that stuff is going to help you with your messaging, help you with promoting and marketing your brand.
Dang, that's it.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest to say, I didn't really find my target. I didn't find my target right. I knew who they were, but I didn't know how to get to them.
That's another thing.
I didn't know how to do it.
So how did you get to your people? Because I feel like that's another thing. Even I have struggled with that. I'm still experimenting. Like, how do we reach the people that we, want to serve?
I got the closest thing next to them. I realized as a business owner that it was easy for me to connect with other business owners, and other business owners are not going to argue with me about stuff that only business owners understand. So, I talked to my coach. She was like, okay, so now you have another target. So that's like, business owners have become like my target A audience. My other target is still target B, but business owners are my target A. Yeah. So those are the people I went after. And I actually prayed that, at least for massages, I asked God, I wanted a clientele of influence. Because I personally don't feel like all this. I know how to do sales because I've worked in retail. It's great. However, I don't feel like that all the time. So I ask God for clients of influence. I want people who, like, if you come to me, I know you're going to go tell 15 people, and I know that they're going to be of your same caliber. Right. So it's not like I'm going to have to deal with foolishness. And that's what I started targeting. Yeah. When you started targeting business owners understand the game. They started targeting more people and then more people. So my target went from, I didn't even know the type of people I was massaging until 2 months later you see them running for Senate or, no, seriously, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Right. But I treat everybody the same. It's just be intentional about, you'll never catch me arguing about prices, or you'll never catch me. I don't even do certain pop-ups. People feel like
because it's not aligned.
It's not. And it's like, well, I got to support you because I know you. You got a totally different target. Your target audience may complain that my candle is $22. Right. I'm not going to attend. I will send a donation, but it's a waste of my time.
Absolutely. Y'all, this is the fast round, so I'm not going to dig deeper into that, but I got to say it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because sometimes, no, it's good. I love it. I started it. Sometimes, and I have done this myself, so I'm speaking from a past experience. Like, in the beginning, we're so hungry for eyes.
And we just take anything.
We're all over the place instead of using our time to be intentional with what it is that we need to be focusing on.
Thank you.
So take my advice and take hers, please, and really create that one person who you want to target. And like you say, get to the closest thing next to it.
Because it's not about quantity, baby.
Right.
Y'all need to read some books. If you're not, read books on millionaires, read books on these very successful people. They are not servicing hundreds of clients. They may be servicing 5 clients, but because it's quality clients, everything is set in stone, and they are so stress-free.
And because your products are quality, it keeps people coming back to back to back.
Exactly.
Okay, so next question. So we talked about crop box, so we talked about the itis. Can you give me your go-to? So you know that one meal, it never disappoints no matter what. So what is your go-to? What keeps you filled up, motivated, inspired to, build this amazing business?
That's a hard question. That's actually, dang, you got me quiet for a change. What is my go-to?
You need this no matter what. It never disappoints.
Time with God. I hate to be deep, y'all, but that's the only thing that keeps me from saying,
the source.
I am not going to give up today.
Yeah.
That's it. If I don't make time for that, y'all will see me just falling all apart, and that's it.
Yeah. And I don't think, like, the way you said it was like, I just feel like more people need to prioritize that. Like, even with me, like, there was a time in my life where as soon as I wake up, I'm going to Instagram. But if I'm going through something, Instagram is not going to get me out of what I'm going through. So I just started off with reading a devotional or reading one chapter a day. Like, literally time with God. I wake up in the morning and I feel like that girl because of what I'm reading, what He's pouring into me. So
and your days are just so much. That doesn't mean it's not going to be aggravating, but like everything just goes over your head because you're just in this sacred place with Him, and like nothing else matters.
Worry less. I'm trying to get to worry free. Yeah. But right now, baby just being transparent, I'm like at a worry less.
Baby steps.
But then every time He comes through, you're just like,
dang, why was I even? And you know that's how He talked to us, right? Like, look at that one. Just a going fool. Don't even know what's waiting on the other side of the door.
Exactly.
Just walk. Like, just go. Like, that's how God talks to us. So we just need to get out of our mind sometime and just reel it in.
Yeah.
And whatever that is, if that means you need to take a day off, I have had days like that where I'm like, I'm taking off the weekend because I can't perform. And I would just get quiet.
Yeah.
Like, okay. What's going on? Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. So the last and final question. That's good. So you know when you bite into, like you said earlier, them turkey wings, you're like, this is good. Close us out with some words of wisdom to anybody, or I would say an aspiring entrepreneur, or even a new entrepreneur. Just some words of wisdom that you just want to leave them with on this episode.
This is a statement I always say and I always advertise. You can never become a great leader until you are great at being a student. And you'll forever be a student. If you ever tell yourself you are no longer a student, do not expect to grow past where you are.
Absolutely. I love it. We couldn't end it no better than that. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning back into the Responsible Homegirl podcast. Like I always tell y'all, we do not level up alone. So share this episode with your homegirls, your homeboys, all the people. Yes. I'm going to make sure and I'll put all of your stuff like in our description box so that they can follow you, connect with you. Okay. And y'all always remember, with exposure, execution, and consistency, there is absolutely nothing you can't do. See y'all next time. Thank y'all again so much for tuning in to the Responsible Homegirl podcast. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Comment what stuck out to you today. What are you going to take away? Do you have any questions? Anything that comes to mind, comment it below because I want to be more engaged. I want to interact with you, so that can help me and it can also help you. Number 2, if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, please rate us. I mean, I believe we are a 5-star podcast, and I believe that other people need to know that as well. Give us a rating, please. Give us a review. And what I want to start doing is actually reading reviews so that I can just create a more engaged community. So as y'all help me out, I'll be shouting y'all out. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you that keeps tuning in. Not 1 time a week, but 2 times a week. That's big. That is big. I love y'all so much. See y'all soon.